Hey Northbrook fam, just wanted to shoot a quick video and get us prepared for a meeting in a hotel over the next few months. And so as a reminder, we are meeting at Courtyard Marriot. The link and address will be in this email, right off Heritage and 35. We're meeting there starting this Sunday at 5 p.m. And right now the plan is to do that starting this Sunday, at least through February. Maybe we'll stay here even longer. Maybe we'll find something else, who knows, but this is our plan for right now. To be honest with you, I have forgotten and remembered that we're meeting at 5 p.m. so many times already. I think once we get into the rhythm, obviously it'll make, more sense. But yeah, so that's it, starting this Sunday. And as I was reading, just the reading for today out of Proverbs 21, verse 25 was something that really just struck me. And it says, "The desire of the sluggard kills him, for his hands refuse to labor." And then verse 26, "All day long he craves and craves, but the righteous gives and does not hold back." And so it's just this picture of this really appetite that is never satisfied and always craving and always seeking more for itself, versus someone who is satisfied and out of that satisfaction can give without holding back. And I just thought that obviously there's good pictures for us, even with financial generosity. We see that in our own lives and so many people's lives, that they crave and crave more and more money, and others that even though they have a little bit of money, are so content that they can give without holding back. And so I think that's a good principle, but I also just think as we come together as a church, so often that can even be about, even as a pastor, that can be about me having my needs met, or me things going the way I want them to go according to my preferences, as opposed to being satisfied in who Jesus is and looking to, as we gather together with God's people, looking to give without holding back. And so I just wanted to exhort us in that way as we gather, especially with, in this season when there's restrictions that maybe we don't want to go through. There's not maybe as many restrictions as we would like for people to have, obviously all of those different sides, but that we would just desire to at least have the posture and attitude of content in all that Christ has done for us. And so out of that contentment, we can give to each other without holding back, and in all the ways that looks. So a couple other just logistics I want to mention. So actually one of the things that's going away that I am pretty excited about is registrations, at least for a little while. We were capped off at the park. There is a cap at the hotel, but not one that I don't think we have to worry about anytime soon. And so there's no registration. So I don't know if y'all remember how when you used to just kind of get up and go to church and you didn't have to register, but that is what we're doing right now, except for it's at 5 p.m. That's the different part, but no registration. So that's exciting. Also no kids registration. And there's going to be another little video that just kind of gives you some visual of the kids space. And so you can watch that to get a little picture of what that's going to look like for you and your kiddos. But no, starting this Sunday, we're actually doing Northbrook kids for 0 through 5. And so we're just doing pre-K. We're not starting elementary yet. We'll look to add that eventually, but even 0 to 5 is a lot more than we were doing at the park. And so we definitely are adding and expanding. But that's what we're going to start with starting this Sunday. So that's exciting. So you can just come and you don't have to pre-register your kids. Just come and show up and check your kids in. Obviously, just like the churches we came from, if we meet capacity, and then, there might be a point where we aren't able to take more kids in on a particular Sunday, but, we'll play that by ear. So kids 0 to 5, no registrations, just show up. Mask, I think I mentioned this a couple times already. Just the requirement of the hotel is that everybody's wearing a mask for the entirety of the service. And so come with your mask on, leave your mask on, and then leave with your mask on. And then when you leave, you can take it off for whatever you want to do. And then, as we, I just want to encourage us, as there's no registrations, as, obviously even COVID numbers or numbers are going up, different things, people are reacting different ways to obviously all that's going on is fine. But for those that are comfortable coming, I do want us to start to consider what it looks like to just have a culture of invitation. Now, obviously, it's a little more awkward in the season, but in a sense, we shouldn't just not do it. If we're comfortable with coming, obviously, other people might not be comfortable, and that's fine, but they might be comfortable. And so I think it would be good for us to consider inviting people to come to church with us. But then also, even if you're not coming, just think about what could you invite people into? Like, are there things, spaces in your life where you are comfortable inviting people in? And if so, just consider that we would continue to have a culture of hospitality, even in the midst of really a season in our world and our country that seems to be pressing against hospitality, just to fight to make that a part of our lives in whatever way makes sense for us and those around us. And so we're excited. Man, I really am excited about gathering this Sunday. Hopefully I remember it's at 5 p.m. when it comes this Sunday. And excited to see y'all and be with you again. It was such a bummer to miss out on being with y'all this last Sunday. And so, but we won't be rained out at least through February. And so that's exciting. So love y'all. Look forward to gathering with you this Sunday.